We all know our next guest for playing some of the funniest characters on television and film, but comedian and actor Jeong does have a serious side when it comes to his health. He's joining us live this morning alongside ophthalmologist Dr. Ashley Brissett to share his journey with dry eye disease and why it's not a laughing matter. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Ken, we'll start with you. Let's talk about how did you start to notice that your eyes were being bothered?
Yeah, I've been wearing contact lenses for over 35 years. And although in Hollywood I call myself a millennial, but when I used to be a medical professional, I would do a lot of overnight shifts in the hospital, and I would have dry eyes and a sensation that was something that was in them. And when I became a full-time actor, I'm on dusty sound stages looking at teleprompter screens for a long time, and live here in LA where there's a lot of dry weather. So all these seem to exacerbate my dry eye, and that's when I talked to my eye doctor, and that's why I partnered up with Novartis to see if you go talk to your eye doctor, see if you have dry eye disease, and that's what I was diagnosed with inflammation, and was prescribed Xiidra, a prescription-only drop that alleviated my symptoms.
Oh, wow. I had no idea. Dr. Brissett, let's bring you into the conversation with a lot of us having so much more like screen time, all these devices, using our computer screens. Are you seeing an uptick in patients complaining of some of the symptoms that Ken was describing?
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen a big increase in my own personal practice of patients coming in with symptoms and signs of dry eye disease. And exactly as Ken mentioned, for reasons like the environment, there's lots of other reasons such as screen time, which can increase dry eye. And that's because when we're staring at a screen, we blink less, and that can dry out the eyes. So one thing I recommend to my patients is to try something called the 20-20-20 rule, where every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break and look 20 feet away. And that just helps to relax the eyes. And it also allows you to blink again to redistribute the tears on the surface of the eye. And that can help with symptoms.
Oh, interesting. 20-20-20. I like that. Now, Ken, you have decided to really speak out on this. Obviously, you're here with us today, and really encourage people to see their eye doctor if they find themselves with similar symptoms. And I'm thinking, I wear contacts and I do feel dry eyes. Maybe I should be checked too.
Yeah, I mean, for more information, go to Xiidra.com and talk to your eye doctor professional for sure.
All right. And Dr. Brissett, are there any other factors that we should be aware of that may contribute to dry eyes that can trigger the condition?
Yeah, well, dry eye is just a natural part of getting older or growing up, as I say to my patients. And then other things to look out for are certain medications, such as high blood pressure medications or medications for anxiety or depression. And then as well, it changes with hormones. So around menopause or even around your cycle, that can all contribute to your eyes feeling more dry and for this disease getting worse. And it can be chronic and progressive, with inflammation really being at the root cause. So that's why it's so important to talk to your doctor to see if a prescription medication like Xiidra is right for you. And it might not be right for everybody. There may be some side effects, so some stinging or burning when you first put it in the eyes, and sometimes a funny taste sensation because your tears actually drain into your throat. So sometimes you taste the medication. So see your eye doctor.
That's really good information. And Ken, we know you're a busy guy, but of course we can't let you go without asking what you're working on next. Love watching you on Masked Singer. Any other projects we can look out for from you?
Yeah, I just wrapped up a Netflix series with Mike Myers and Keegan-Michael Key called The Pentaveret, and it was one of my favorite projects I've ever done. Mike's one of my heroes and reasons I got into comedy in the first place, and I so enjoy doing that. And season 2 of I Can See Your Voice on Fox is coming out mid-season. So in other words, nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Well, that movie sounds like it's going to be a good one. Very funny stuff. Thank you so much for sharing your insights on dry eyes. Thank you so much. Keep up with Ken on Instagram at Ken Jeong.